Hey friend, I'm Meagen Berquist, and I'm a small town teacher who found that I wanted to live more sustainably in 2016. There weren't many sustainable alternatives in my area, so I founded Stella & Sol Sustainables to remedy that. If Google and Pinterest University have left you overwhelmed and unsure of where to go or what to do, you've come to the right place. I'm passionate about giving you the tips, tricks, and education to help you along your journey towards reducing your waste and maximizing your impact. Join me as I explore home, health, and the environment in pursuit of a balanced eco-life. In this podcast, I share my ups and downs along the zero-waste journey while giving you realistic, actionable steps towards an eco-friendly life that works for you. This is Zero Waste Simplified. Hey friends, I'm your host, Meagen Berquist, and I'm so excited to welcome you to Zero Waste Simplified, Eco-Friendly Living Broken Down. I'm a middle and high school teacher who fell in love with eco-friendly living shortly after I married my husband, Mr. Grizzly. In 2019, I started Stella & Sol Sustainables in order to show people that they don't have to sacrifice convenience in their life in order to be more eco-friendly. For a long time, I believed the lie that eco-friendly living meant that I had to give up anything processed and reduce my trash down to fit into a mason jar. Yeah, that didn't work out. It's a striking image, but it's a pipe dream for most, so obviously I couldn't do it. That, and due to the fact that it relies so heavily on privilege, which we will be getting into in one of our first episodes. There has been an eco-friendly thread that's run throughout my life. I remember conserving water. I remember my first dorm room when my roommate would throw away paper and I would go and dig through the trash so it could be recycled. I was aware of water conservation, but I did not consider myself an environmentalist. I've just graduated college a couple years ago, and I am at the beginning of my teacher career. So if you don't know, kids do not always have the best hygiene, which means that I got exposed to a lot of stuff at the beginning of my career, which meant that I would get low-key sick in October, and by April, it'd eventually go away. I'm scrolling through Pinterest for articles on babies, and I come across cloth diapers, and with them, cloth wipes. I realized that those cloth wipes could be easily used as tissues, and we wouldn't go through boxes and boxes of those expensive tissues that don't rub your nose raw every single winter. That kicked me off into looking for other ways to reduce our disposables and thereby saving us money, because remember, early teacher, not a lot of money. That's where I started. It has been several years, and I have spent countless hours on Pinterest and Google University that shows all of these different things and shows that mason jar perfection that movement is known for, but is also super off-putting. I mean, I have mental health challenges, I have anxiety and depression, and my husband is chronically ill. No way in God's green earth are we going to be able to survive on a mason jar full of trash. It just got too much mental effort for us to be able to handle. But that doesn't mean that you can't live a zero-waste lifestyle. Zero waste, if nothing else, is a mindset. It's a mindset shift that is going to help you break consumeristic habits that are trained into us from birth. I know that there are others believing the same lies that I did. I want to save you the time, give you the cheat sheet that I have figured out over the course of these few years that I have been doing zero waste, and just give you clear, actionable steps to implement in your life without the overwhelm or the guilt. Nobody is perfect. You are going to mess up. I mess up all the time. Eco-friendly doesn't have to be out of reach. It's a journey, and I want to help you along that road. Along the way, I'm going to share my successes, struggles, and straight-up screw-ups, so hopefully you can avoid some of the same blunders. I'll also be inviting on guest experts to talk about different facets of zero waste and eco-friendly living, like intersectionality, self-sufficiency, pets, and more. Every Thursday, I'll be dropping a new episode anywhere you get your podcasts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Want to hear more? Check me out on my website, stellaandsol.com, or on Facebook and Instagram at Stella and Sol. That's STELLAANDSOL, Stella and Sol. Thank you so much for joining me here at Zero Waste Simplified. It means so much that you chose to spend some of your time with me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll get all new episodes as soon as they drop. You can find all resources and links mentioned in today's episodes at zerowastesimplified.com. Want some more eco-friendly living advice and stories in your life? Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest at Stella and Saul. Like what you heard? Rate and review the podcast in Apple Store or your podcatcher of choice, or share it with a friend. This is the best way to help the podcast grow and reach even more people with eco-friendly information and advice. See you next time.